Shalom, call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA HAKADASH. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders who rule well, who taught me this truth. Enough respect, salutations to the fellow Akim, the house of David, the hopefully elect. Peace to the elect. Yahweh BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, Barakatham to you Akim, as well as the Akwaf that are listening and learning. This your brother Yahweh from the Birmingham branch, coming to you again with this 100% doctrine. Today's lesson is going to be entitled the Dross, or some form of fashion of that. It will be Dross in there. All right, but we're going to speak on, the purifying stage, the test that we're going through. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai he's pretty much distinguishing his elect men. Lord willing, we be a part of that from the ones that's going to continue to have that dross on them. All right, that's going to be melted in the furnace. All right, which is by way of the lasers from the chariots and thus the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. So without further ado, let's get into this lesson. All right, it might be a little long, a little lengthy, but just bear with me. Lord willing, we'll get through it through the Spirit. Okay, and again, this is for the elect, man, the hopeful elect, man. This ain't, this ain't for show, So we're gonna start in the book of Isaiah 1:21. It reads, "How is the faithful city becoming harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers." Yeah, that's right, man. We had a lot of judgment, a lot of sincere brethren, a lot of women that was in place, okay, that was in their place, all right, that took it gladly, man. But we have become a harlot by the way of these wayward doctrines, all right, by the way of these pleasures of the flesh, It says, verse 22, "Thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water." And that's that mixture, all right, dealing with these other rudiments of the world, man. Verse 23, "The princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither doeth the call of the widow come unto them," man. You understand? So it's telling you here, man, our people has clinged on to the heathen. They go down to Egypt for help. And Egypt symbolizes Babylon the Great. All right, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, which is in America right now, man. Hey, you people love the gifts, man. You follow after rewards. The 501c3 holders, all right, that's actually teaching part of this truth, but you can't teach the whole truth due to the stipulations, all right, that they got on you, the roadblocks they got a gag order on you, man, all right. And of Israel, we all princes, man, all right. We love our people, all right. Nevertheless, man, our princes, man, young men, old men, however you want to put it, they have become rebellious, man, all right. And they have been companions of thieves, man, all right. You became vain in robbery. All of you love gifts, man. Here it is. On one hand, you speaking the truth, at least part of it. And on the other hand, hey, you're getting ready for fucking Christmas, man. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. All right, because it speaks on this as well. This is Ezekiel 22, verse 12. It says, "In thee have they taken gifts to shed blood." That's right, man. How have you shedded blood, man? All right. Pretty much, you don't see the blood now, but our people have, that lead thee has caused you to err, man. All right. These certain congregations out there that follow these men, all right, that has received gifts, hey, by the way of those gifts, your blood will be shed. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to require that, all right, off the ones that lead you. It says, "Thou hast taken usury and increase, and thou hast greedily gained of thy neighbors by extortion." Man, come on, man. It said, "And has forgotten me, saith the Lord power," man. Yeah, these people out here, man, all right, certain groups in Israel, all right, they'll make you feel guilty by what you do or what you say, all right, especially by the woman or by the man, all right. And you have taken gifts, all right. You have greedily gained of thy neighbors by extortion, man. What does that mean? Hey, such as tights, Hey, well, you pay these, these false ass pastors and preachers, man, these spiritual prosperity preachers, man, all right, which is pretty much on the left hand side. You tell them that what? If you pay this amount, man, the Lord will forgive you, or this, that, and the other, man. Hey, just look at Leon Lonnie Love, man. The pastor Leon Lonnie Love, which is a fictitious character, but it was based off real life, man. Verse 13, behold, therefore I have smitten mine hand at thy dishonest gain which thou hast made, and at thy blood which hath been in the midst of thee. You see what I'm saying? So YAHAWASHI is pretty much taking down these certain leaders of Israel, all right, that call themselves prophets, but never prophesied. Call themselves teachers of Israel, but is not teaching the right doctrine. They're teaching rudiments of the world for their gain. All right? And they thinking that is godliness, man. And the people that follow you are blind. Therefore, you are blind. You understand? So from there, we're going to go to the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 5, start at 32. Matter of fact, start at 31. All right? It says, now, when I had spoken these words, the angel that came to me the night afore was sent unto me. All right, and this is the angel Uriel, all right, was sent unto Esdras, man. All right, and this is a heavy conversation here. You can read up, start at chapter 4, man, if you will. Verse 32, all right, it says, and said unto me, hear me, and I will instruct thee, hearken to the thing that I say, and I shall tell thee more, man. All right, and this is an angel telling Esdras, man, he's going to instruct him, hear me, hearken. All right, and that's a hard thing for I'm gonna tell you like this, for niggas, man, so-called niggas, man, to do, man. All right, and the so-called Latino Native Americans, you're not excluded, man, or any other tribe of Israel, man. That's a hard thing to do, to hearken yourself among men, man. Hey, if your angel came down, you'll give up the spirit, man. Verse 33, it says, and I said, speak on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, thou art sore trouble in mind for Israel's sakes. Lovest thou that people better than he that made thee? And you got to understand these conversations, man, which was heavy, man. So, of course, Esdras, all right, who else was sore trouble in mind for Israel? Jeremiah, man. We want to save our people. We care about our people, man. But we rebuke and reprove whoever that's going off, man. So the angel had to ask him, lovest thou that people better than he that made thee? You know what I'm saying? So that's a question for the ages, man. You love your mom and dad. You love all these people better than the one that made them. You got to be batshit crazy, man. All right? Verse 34, check this out. And I said, no, Lord, but of every grief have I spoken, for my reins pain me every hour. Yeah, the reins, all right, goes back to that horse. You guiding that horse a certain place, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? This is why the scripture tells us, dust our feet off, man. These people don't receive you in a certain city. All right, dust our feet, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, get thee out. It says, while I labor to comprehend the way of the Most High and to seek out part of his judgment. So here it is, Esdras just want to know part of his judgment, man. All right? And the reason, we're troubled in mind for Israel's sakes, man, because we know what's coming. And we're going to get that in these scriptures, man. We're going to explain to you the judgment that's coming upon our people. And it's a wrath from the Lord, man. Something that cannot be kindled. All right? It's let's go to here. Let's go Jeremiah first, since I mentioned it. Roughly paraphrasing, Jeremiah 11:14 says, therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. That's right, that's Jacob's trouble. You see? See, the Lord is not going to hear you because you're not being purified. You're not being purged of that dross, okay? You like until YAHAWASHI at 10, man. All right, and here it is. He's pleading, all right, with the voice of men, his men, the lowly. All right, you consider fools out there, but here it is. You're not hearkening. You understand? Here it is. You are not hearkening. So let's go back to Ezekiel. Let's see, Ezekiel 22 I was in. All right. I'm going to start at 19. Matter of fact, all right, I'm going to start here. We're going to go to Ezekiel after this. Let's read 34 again. And I said, no, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken, for my reins pain me every hour, while I labor to comprehend the way of the Most High, and to seek out part of his judgment. And he said, this is what Uriel said unto him, man. And he said unto me, thou canst not. You ain't gonna know part of the judgment. Check it out, though. It says, and I said, wherefore, Lord, whereunto was I born then? Yeah, he questioned Uriel, hey, why was I born? Or why was not my mother's womb then my grave? That I might not have seen the travail of Jacob and the wearisome toil of the stock of Israel, man. So this is it. This is it, man. All right. Why am I even born then? You know? And that's his question. All right. That's a righteous question, man, from Ezra's, man. You know? Why then my mama's womb wasn't my grave, man? Well, why I ain't just dead, man? Why don't you just keep me in the spirit world, man? Okay? And we're gonna go to that, but let's go to Ezekiel 19. All right, 22 and 19. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, because ye are all become dross. Behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem. This is that judgment that YAHAWASHI, all right, this is that judgment that Esdras, all right, wanted to know. And he just wanted to know a part of it, man. But the scriptures give us everything in detail, you know. It says, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Who is this talking about, man? All right, the ones that's not purified, the ones that didn't want to go through the straight gate. They want to go to every type of window. They make windows. They want to receive gifts. They want to become vain in robbery, man. These are the ones that's going to get melted in this place, man. It says, yeah, I will gather you and blow up on you in the fire of my wrath. You see there? And ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you, man. So this is a judgment that's going to come upon our people, man. All right? Hey, the ones that escaped the sword, the ones that, that dodged the famine, all right, so to speak, these are the ones that's going to get melted in that furnace, man. And that furnace is that lake of fire that the Apostle John spoke of in Revelation, man. All right, that lake of fire, that fire mingled with glass, man. You know. So let's go back to Second Esdras. This is the book of Second Esdras. All right, verse 36. And he said unto me, number me the things that are not yet come. And this is the contrast. All right. Gather me together the dross that are scattered abroad. All right. In Israel, we know, all right, pursuing James 1, all right, we were scattered abroad amongst all nations. It said, make me the flowers green again that are withered. And where do you find that precept evidence? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, man. All right. We fell away, man. Hey, so now we being watered. All right, we're being increased by YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, and now we're being green again. We're growing now. You know what I mean? It says, verse 37, open me the places that are closed, and bring me forth the winds that are in them are shut up. Yeah, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI is breathing into us the breath of life, man. All right, and we got that main doctrine, man. Those are the two winds. It says, show me the image of a voice. You see, you're going to see your teachers out there on the highways and hedges, on highways and byways, man. All right. And what is the voice? All right. It's the voice of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, the testimony. It says, and then, this is the point, and then I will declare to thee the thing that thou laborest to know. He said, and then. So once you get this truth, once you understand this truth, once you study to show thyself approved, all right, be grounded, build, all right, off that foundation, that cornerstone, which is Yahawashi coming up on the order of the GMS, the apostles and the elders, all right, thereof, then he said, and then I will declare to thee the thing that thou laborest to know, man. All right, and we just read part of the judgment that thou laborest to know, man. Because everybody know about Noah and the flood. Everybody know about the end thereof, all right? But what will you do? What will you do about it? You know what I'm saying? You understand me? So let's go back to the book of Isaiah, chapter 1. All right. We read 23. Let's go to 24. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel. I will ease me of mine adversaries, and avenge me of mine enemies. And I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy sin. You see that? Something that is unwanted, undesirable, man. Let's get that real quick. Dross, debris, something regarded as worthless, rubbish, man. All right. So Yahawashi said, he said, and purely purge away thy dross, and take away thine sin. Verse 26. And I will restore thy judges at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. You see that? So, as you see, there's a miracle being worked here. He's restoring the judges. Okay? He's restoring the counselor as the beginning, man. All right? And we're going to be called that faithful and righteous city, man. All right? Which is called by his name, man. Verse 27, Zion shall be redeemed with judgment. We're going to be purged. We're going to be purified, man. All right? That's pursuant to Micah 3 and 2, man. See, the Lord is only going to take away the remnant, that elect, the dross of the elect, man. All right? And you seeing that happen before your eyes, man. These are miracles are being displayed right in front of you, man. And those with the spiritual eyesight, those with ears to hear, all right, we're seeing this taking place, man. All right? He says, Zion shall be redeemed with judgment. And who's the redeemer? Yahawashi. And her converts with righteousness, man. Let's look up that word, converts. Converts, it says change into, cause to change in form, character, or function. Change one's religious faith or other beliefs. See, when we come into this thing, you have to regurgitate everything you have learned in the world. All right? The doctrines of men, the rudiments of the world. You have to regurgitate that. All right? And therefore, you are what? You are born again. You are a new person. You see? And you start all over as a babe, man. All right? Then, YAHAWASHI going to show you those judgments, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. You can't get around that, man. So you here you have two contrasts, man. One, that's going to get be left in the midst thereof, the fire and the fiery furnace, and the ones that's going to be taken up out of that. All right, which is said, matter of fact, let's just get it. It's like it. Let's get it. Proverbs 25. This is one of my favorite chapters, man. And I'm gonna start at the top. All right, Proverbs 25 says, these are also Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Ezekiel, king of Judah, copied out. It is the glory of the Most High to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter, man. You understand? Come on, man. And there's plenty of scriptures that explains to you about searching out of the matter, man. Study to show thyself approved. The secrets of grave sentences, like in Sirach 39, man. All right, that first tip of that chapter. Matter of fact, the whole chapter. Go read it, man. But the honor of kings is to search out a matter, man. What you think Ezra was asking all these questions for? Why you think the apostles was asking, all right, will you now restore the kingdom of heaven, man? All right, because we knew the judge. We knew what was coming, man. Verse 3 says, the heaven for height and the earth for depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. Come on, man. Unsearchable, man. I don't know don't nobody know what I'm thinking, man, but the men that are like-minded. You understand? You know, you want to gather yourself around people that are like you, man. All right, especially in this truth. Verse 4, hey, take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. The body's going to be changed, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Hey, those that are unwanted, those that don't search the scriptures, those that are took greedily gain, all right, those that have struck their own people, those that are leading the flock to the slaughter, all right, those that are not warning the people what's to come, all right, you're not going to be made a vessel for the final, man. You know, your body is not going to change, man. All right, and even now we still feel the Lord, man. All right, we feel the Lord that he'll take the spirit off, because he controls that. You know, it says, take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Put not forth thyself in the presence of a king, and stand not in the place of great men. No, man, don't get in the way, man. Hey, I didn't put that word great there. All right, but it's there for a reason, man. Call halal Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Seven is the banger though. All right, Proverbs 25:7. For better is it, Salakia, for better it is that it be said unto thee, come up hither. Hey, we all know what that's going into. Then that thou shouldest be put, Lord, in the presence of the prince whom thine eyes have seen. And who you see on the highways and hedges daily, man. All right, you in the presence of hopeful, princes, man, soon to be kings, man. Because we're coming with the testimony of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. You know, it says it is for better it is that it be said unto thee. That's a better thing. If it said unto you, come up hither, man. Just think about that moment there, man. All right? In the blink of an eye, when the Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI tell you to come up hither, it's nothing you could do after that, man. No one can stand in your way after that, man. You know? It says, then that thou shouldest be put, Lord, in the presence of the prince whom thine eyes have seen, man. Don't nobody want to be put, Lord, in them circumstances, man, especially in that day, in that hour. All right, in the blink of an eye, man. You know, that all going to be changed is the elect. So let's end this off in the book of Psalms 119. Let's see. Let's start at 118. It says, thou hast trodden down all them that err from thy statutes, for their deceit is falsehood, man. And it's been shown, and Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is revealing the spirit of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is revealing the falsehood in Israel, man. All right. It says, thou puttest away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Undesirable thing, man. Therefore, I love thy testimonies, man. Because why? Verse 120. My flesh trembleth for fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments. Well, what Uriel just told Edris, man. He said, man, I just want to know the part of the judge. He said, thou canst not. But if you hearken, you learn the ways of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, then open me the places, 2 Edges 5:37, open me the places that are closed, and bring me forth the winds that in them are shut up. Show me the image of a voice, and then I will declare to thee the thing that thou laborest to know. Let's go back to Psalms 119 and 120. My flesh trembleth for the fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments. Pray this lesson was edifying and comforting. We give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM RAWCHAA. Till the next time, Shalom. On to the next one.